Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jimmy Butler praises his three-point ability after Miami Heat's win over Utah Jazz. Jimmy Butler has put up some impressive numbers since returning from injury, especially from three-point territory. Butler was 3 for 3 from the arc in the Miami Heat's 126-120 win over the Utah Jazz on Sunday. Butler led the team with 37 points. "If I wanted to shoot all threes I could, and I think I'd shoot a really good percentage," Butler said. "I just like running into people and seeing who's gonna fall down first." Butler's accuracy from three has been a strong point this year, even if he does not highly utilize the shot. He is shooting a career-best 45.7% from three-point range on the year. He is scoring roughly one triple per game, which is his largest total since the 2018-19 season when Butler split time with the Minnesota Timberwolves and Philadelphia 76ers. He has been even better since returning from injury in mid-January. In his last 16 games, Butler has made 56.1% of his triples. That mark is just shy of his 56.8% shooting percentage from the field over that span. Butler's recent performance has also coincided with team success. The Heat have won 7 of his last 9 games. Butler has led the Heat in points, assists, and steals since the All-Star break. Butler's success down the stretch comes as the Heat are battling for positioning in the Eastern Conference standings. The team sits as the 6th seed after their most recent victory. The Heat are back in action on Tuesday when they host the Detroit Pistons. NBA, Jimmy Butler fuels Heat to win over Jazz. Jimmy Butler's season-high 37 points led 6 Miami scorers in double figures, and the Heat held off the visiting Utah Jazz, 126-120 on Saturday. Butler scored 25 points in the second half, and Miami needed every bit of his effort in a game with 11 ties and 21 lead changes. Keontae George fueled Utah, finishing with 31 points to fall too shy of matching the career high he set on February 15. George shot 6 of 14 from three-point range to lead the Jazz to a 14 of 35 effort from beyond the arc. Lauri Markkanen shot 4 of 9 from distance and made 11 of 12 at the free throw line en route to 25 points. Markkanen also dished a team-high 6 assists. The Jazz went on a 9-0 run just before halftime and scored the first 7 points after intermission to lead by as many as 11 points in the third quarter. But Utah could not overcome Butler and Miami after the Heat pulled ahead in the fourth quarter. Twice in the final 2:17 when the Jazz pulled to within 6 points, Butler provided the answer, including a three-point play with 1:11 remaining to cap his performance and effectively put the game away. Bam Adebayo scored 23 points in the win and grabbed 7 rebounds. Terry Rozier had 14 points and a game-high 8 assists, and Duncan Robinson making the start with Tyler Herro, out for a 4th consecutive contest, went for 12 points and 6 assists. 33 of Miami's 46 made field goals were assisted to power the Heat to their highest scoring game since December 2. Caleb Martin, 18 points, and Jamie Jaquez Jr., 12, came off the bench to round out Miami's double-figure scoring efforts. Martin shot 4 of 6 from three-point range. Colin Sexton and John Collins each scored 18 points for Utah, which dropped its 8th decision in the last 9 games. Taylor Hendricks grabbed a game-high 13 rebounds for the Jazz. Heat's Bam Adebayo gets brutally honest on blindsided injury scare. Miami Heat star Bam Adebayo suffered an injury scare during the team's big win over the Utah Jazz as he collided with teammate Duncan Robinson during a scramble for the basketball, which made him go to the locker room. The big man for Miami spoke to the media after the game not only to give an assessment on the team's performance, but how he is feeling after the collision. It would be a quick trip to the locker room as Adebayo would check back into the game and even finish the contest. He said to the media that plays like that happen and added a humorous tone when saying that Duncan set me up. Duncan set me up, Adebayo said with a smile. Got blindsided, but those plays happen. I went to the back, got some treatment, and finished the game. When later asked what exactly he got treated, Adebayo simply responded with, my body. When asked further of what exact body part got the treatment, he said, can't tell you that, not yet. While there is some secrecy around exactly what injury Adebayo sustained, it does not appear to be serious as he came back in and finished the game as said before. He would have a huge game for Miami despite the scare as he scored 23 points on an efficient 10 for 15 shooting, collected 7 rebounds, and recorded 3 assists. Adebayo wasn't the only player who got bumps and bruises as forward Caleb Martin was accidentally hit by star Jimmy Butler in the mouth. It is not meant to be serious or require a long absence, but Martin had to have 6 stitches and could not speak to the media afterwards. However, Butler did speak to the media and told his side of the story as he described the series of events in the PG-13 way. The Heat star who scored a season-high 37 points said that he did not know who got the blow of his swing, but knew they were leaking and stopped himself before saying he wished it was not someone on his team who got the hit. The PG-13 way, I got him good. And when I hit him I didn't know it was him, Butler said. But whoever I hit, I knew was leaking and needed stitches, because I had hit him smooth on. I just wish it was, let me not say, they will get me, they will try to get me. Either way, Martin had a huge game as he scored 18 points, which included making 4 of his 6 attempts from three-point range. He would also have 3 blocks, most of them on a chase down as Adebayo loved to see the effort on the defensive end of the ball. He hit big shots in those moments of truth, but for me it is on the defensive side. Him being active, him getting those chase down blocks where you think there is no chance, but you see Caleb flying to get them, Adebayo said. Those are the plays that help us win, those little plays might go unnoticed, but for us, those are winning plays. While it was a team collective effort to put away the Jazz, Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra told the media that Butler and Adebayo played with competitive spirit in the second half. He added on that the team believes that if both are on their A game, we can conquer whatever we need to conquer. Bam and Jimmy really took off from there. When Bam and Jimmy play with that competitive spirit and are connected from a competitive standpoint, our guys feel like we can beat anyone, that we can conquer whatever we need to conquer, Spoelstra said. And they were at their best on both ends of the court. Caleb has a messed up hand, knocked in the mouth, every play he makes is just a collision here, a collision there. He inspires everybody in our locker room, and he's just a gamer. He just makes big plays at the right times. That inspires other guys to do the same. The Heat are 34-26 on the season, which puts them 6th in the Eastern Conference. They look to win 2 straight as their next game is Tuesday against the Detroit Pistons. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation, Bam Adebayo? Leave your opinion in the comments.